So the question, why do such leaks happen so often on video game forums, seems to be asked more and more. For some answers, hopefully, we're joined by our technology editor, Peter O'Brien. Hello to you, Peter.
Hi,
First, tell us a bit about the nature of this group and where the leaks originated.
Yeah, so Bellingcat, the Washington Post, the New York Times traced it back to this Discord channel, which seems actually like lots of Discord channels are around the world. I mean, it's a group of young men and boys chatting about gaming, playing together, sort of going on video calls together. This particular one had a taste for racist memes and online war games, but that's only where it starts to get weird. I mean, we saw in this report this amazing interview that the Washington Post did with the close friend of Teixeira. This really revealed a bit more about the nature of this group and the sort of hierarchy, how they looked up to this man and how he somehow got his hands on shed loads of these classified documents. Let's take a listen to a bit more of that interview.
He was a young.
So rather than for any sort of ideological reason, he seems to have done this really just to impress his group of teenage friends. But at what cost? Well, he is military, so if he's court-martialed, I mean, the most extreme punishment that they could possibly levy at him if he is found guilty would be a death sentence. So, not playing around anymore.
Yeah, and this isn't the first time that such leaks have happened in the video gaming community.
Yeah, I think the thing that most surprised me about this particular leak was that it didn't happen on the forum for War Thunder, which is a very popular online multiplayer war game. This has been notorious for military leaks over the years. People are so desperate to get the military hardware exactly correct in the game that they'll resort to essentially breaking federal law and posting sensitive documents. The most recent was in January, where sensitive documents related to the F-16 and F-15E fighter jets were shared on the forum. But over the last couple of years, there's been about 6 of these leaks, including sensitive information about the British Challenger 2 tank, the French Leclerc tank, and the Eurocopter attack helicopter. But perhaps my favourite, if I can call it that, military leak online, though not strictly related to the gaming community, was in 2021 when Bellingcat discovered that US soldiers who were tasked with guarding nuclear weapons in Europe had to memorise security protocols, and to help them do this, they used an online flashcard website. Now, these flashcards actually turned out to be public, so they were creating sort of little memos online which said, which nuclear vaults are active with nuclear warheads inside, where the cameras were positioned in bases, and they just did this completely obliviously. I mean, it boggles the mind.
And Peter, the Discord leak ended up on a Minecraft forum, then went on to the website 4chan. What is it about these forums that sort of seem to encourage this kind of behavior?
Well, gaming forums in particular are obviously attract people who are interested in military hardware, and often it can get very competitive about who knows what. And anonymity is another reason that's often cited. For instance, on 4chan, you can easily hide your real name. But on private Discord channels, like the one that was at the source of these leaks, I think, you can get a sort of culture of impunity almost, because, people really start to confide each other. The level of anonymity drops. I mean, Teixeira's friends said they were video calling each other during the pandemic, and reporters actually managed to match details in the background of the photos that he leaked with photos that his family members had shared on social media. So we can see that it's comparatively quite easy for investigators to find the source of this kind of leak, and also comparatively very stupid for Teixeira to have done this, if he indeed did. Another reason is that these private groups can get quite large, and moderation can be non-existent, so there's nothing to stop people posting this kind of sensitive content. And perhaps there's something in just groups of predominantly young men that causes reckless behavior, Will.
It wouldn't be the first time. All right. Thank you very much, Peter. Peter O'Brien, Press 24's tech editor.